Stop sitting like this. You sit weird and it's abnormal. Don't sit like this. Sit like a man. Close your legs. If you've been following the Ashton One account for any time longer than like 3 months, then you know my favorite thing to talk about ever is DePIN, aka anything that's physical and also linked to crypto. So in today's video, we're not going to be talking about anything new, but we're going to be talking about two really cool physical things that came out of crypto recently. The Jambo version 1 and the Solana Mobile, as I'm sure you guys are used to. Because Jambo now has a V2 and Solana Mobile Seeker is dropping this summer along with a bunch of other cool physical stuff. So before that comes out, let's talk about which one is better and why. First and foremost, my favorite part, the unboxing. So as you can see here, it has the specs. 13 Android octa-core CPU, 6.5-inch display, 13 MP, and 4G enabled here. So let's get this going. Oh my god. Ooh. This out of here. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh my god, that's good. What do we got in here? The actual phone itself, packaged really well, to be honest. Inside, we have this thing. It comes with the little SIM card thing. Whoa, comes with a case? What? That's kind of fire, okay. Ugh. European Type-B charger, USB, with a USB to USB-C charger. Now, the actual phone itself, which again, came with the case, which is really fun. Let's take it out of this. Oh, that's good stuff. That's some good plastic. Look at this. Oh my god! Everyone and their mom invested into this. Coinbase Ventures, so both of them. Paradigm, Pantera, Delphi. Literally everybody has been invested into this phone. Let's take this off. Oh, let's check the front. Start earning today. So this JamboApp is something we're definitely going to talk about further into this video, but let's see this. Oh, you can even see me in this. Oh my god. What's funny is that I actually now have 2 of these. So I bought this one like over a year ago and I've had this for a fat minute. This is one that James literally sent me a little bit ago when I used to live in UAE, and now we're making this video on it. So I will be giving away one. I'm giving away the new one, not the old one, to anybody that watches and just responds to this video. It's gonna be not in the original packaging because I kind of low-key messed it up. Oh my god, that's good. But I will be giving away this phone. But with the one that we've had for actually a while now, let's see how it works with the case. Not bad. And now when you actually turn it on, this is a Android Type-B product. But the Jambo phone differs very heavily from the Solana Mobile in the fact that, again, this is a $100 phone. This phone does not cost $1,000, that just like the Solana Mobile costs. It is $99. And they've sold almost 1 million of these over 130 countries. Not only that, but they've had over 10 million wallets created on their phones as well. This is basically supposed to be the cheapest way to bring people into crypto naturally. Again, the main selling point of this phone is that it comes preloaded with these types of apps that have crypto built into it. So you can go on here and it says all sorts of different stuff you can do to start earning crypto, not only just from Jambo, like their native token J, but Bonk. You can download Phantom. These are other partners like Galaxy, OKX, Backpack, everything else. If you play a game, you can earn tokens, 0.2 USD. If you use some sort of exchange like here, you can earn tokens and points for it. And even here, they have their own section, earn partner tokens. Earn 1 to 5 USDT in your BitGet account, probably just from doing like 3 simple tasks. This is the gateway drug for anybody that lives in a country where USDT is overvalued like this, and they could get a phone for $99 that works just like any other phone, but then also be able to farm all sorts of random crypto stuff. Like especially on crypto Twitter, you see a lot of people from Nigeria in crypto. You see a lot of people in Indonesia, Philippines, India, Pakistan in crypto. And they're some of the smartest motherfuckers you can find. But a lot of people in there can't afford a $1,000 phone. This is 1,000 USD. This is 1/10 of that price. And this comes preloaded with 100 different apps that you can do crypto stuff with. But of course, with that price difference, you're gonna get all sorts of different hardware and software differences. Like for example, here on this Jambo, the max that you can get right here is Android version 13. And here on the Saga, I haven't turned it on in a while, you can get up to Android 14, which again makes sense. This is, 10 times the price of each other. Even though I keep mentioning the difference in price here, it is not that crazy to notice. This was crazy to type on Android. It is still really responsive and really good. But now we kind of seen the side-by-side comparison of them both. Let's go through this app. We kind of went through a little bit before, but I just want to show that this is the main point of this phone. Opening the wallet, this is a multi-chain wallet that you can do all sorts of stuff in here like you would on Phantom, like you would on Soulflare, or if God forbid you're still using MetaMask, you can connect your Twitter, your Instagram, you can connect all sort of different dApps to this too. And here's an example of a quest that you can complete to earn some sort of points for this. Completing this quest rewards you with 12 Sei. So this is an entirely different token and chain. This isn't even Sol, this isn't even Aptos, this is Sei, if you're familiar with them. And you get these tokens or these rewards by simply connecting your Twitter or Instagram account to this. But on the other hand, the Solana Mobile, which again, 10 times the price of the Jambo, and was only made 20,000 total of these, this is a much more niche and much more expensive version of a crypto phone that you can use for farming stuff in general. Yes, any Android can install this Jambo app and you can use it on the Solana Mobile just like you were on the Jambo, but the whole point is that almost a million copies of that Jambo that was sold comes with this automatically. So even if your retention rate is like 30%, that's 300,000 people you brought into crypto that the Solana Mobile simply couldn't. And even if you bring them this Solana Dapster, which is full of fantastic apps, and you sold this to, again, 20,000 niche people that already knew about all these apps, you're not really onboarding anybody and you're not really encouraging any sort of on-chain usage. What we saw with this phone is that you basically sold 20,000 niche copies to 20,000 people that already knew what this was. But now this begs the question, which one is better? There are very, very specific benefits and drawbacks to each device. I think I would give this award to the Jambo. I think because of the price point and because of the stuff that it's doing to onboard people onto crypto, there's only 20,000 Solana Mobiles total. Each one was sold mostly around the price point of 1,000 USD or during small periods of time when there was sales for $400 to like $600. You can only onboard 20,000 people with this. Maybe if you resold it, you had one extra, make it 20,002. Aside from that, there was a very, very small release to a very select group of people that could even afford the product. But with Jambo, they sold almost 1 million of them. The price point is 1/10 of the price of the Solana Mobile, and their main audience isn't the US or EU. It's countries that need an affordable phone. And since it comes preloaded with so many different crypto apps, you automatically bring in 1 million people, even if, let's say, retention rate is 30%. You bring in 300,000 people into crypto that never would have been into crypto before, which is the whole point of physical devices in crypto. But we'll see, because the Seeker is half the price of the Solana Mobile. Of course, it has better specs than the Jambo simply because of the price point. And the Jambo 2, same thing. It has a lot more Sol-related apps on it, and it's still $99. Okay, now that the Solana Mobile is half the price of what it was before, and I don't know the supply, but I know they've already pre-sold like $20 million worth, we'll do another comparison. But for now, I think this one wins for a good amount of reasons. But that being said, the Solana Mobile still very much so served its purpose. It was the first physical phone type beat thing that came out in crypto all that time ago, 2-3 years ago. There was a couple of other stuff that came out before, but nothing caught fire as much as this did because of the airdrops and all the viral marketing and stuff around it. If we had to give a hat for like a special category and there was 10 other of these phones, this technically still was the award-winning MKBHD phone.
It's hard to get a bad phone, but there was one bad phone this year, and so it's going to win a trophy for it. And that would be the Solana Saga crypto phone bust of the year.
Again, award-winning. The award was worst phone ever, but still award-winning phone. The Jambo cannot compete with that. But yeah, I hope this helps. Again, I'm very, very excited for the Seeker to come out this summer, in addition to the Sweet Play and Play Solana and a bunch of other physical devices. The second I get them, I will review them. If there's any other company out there that's doing some sort of physical something, let me know. I would love to be involved. I love Jambo. I love the idea of onboarding users from places other than UAE, EU, and USA. I love the fact that they have pre-installed crypto apps to the 1 million people they've sold these phones to. I think it's really, really frictionless, easy onboarding onto crypto, which is really hard to find. I love the fact that the phone is cheap, that it works, it's exactly what it's marketed to be. And I think I'm very, very excited for the V2s of everything that comes out. Because like, we're still very early into this deep in journey. So if a lot of other people keep dropping a rudimentary version of their thing and then a really, really upgraded, better version of it 2 years later, that is growth, that's evolution, and I'm all here for that. When we get the Jambo 2, which I've ordered already, and when the Seeker comes out this summer, we'll do a comparison then. See ya.